Dear students, today we have come up with another exciting application scenario to use formulas in Microsoft Excel, and in today's topic we are going to practice functions using personal expense management system. So let's start the practical. So here is another file which I have created for you, which includes the expense heads. For example, medical expense, education, groceries, car maintenance, petrol, electricity bill, gas bill, and security bill, which we have paid in different months of the year. For example, in January, we have paid such amount for all of the bills, in February such amount, and then you can see in March, April, May, June, and so on. So you can see that there are some of the cells are empty, which means that in this month, in the month of March, there was no car maintenance, so we did not pay anything to maintain the car. But however, we use, of course, the car, and it consumes some of the expense in petrol. And on this particular sheet which we have entered, so let's have different things which we have in our mind, and we want to get answer of those things. So for example, first of the thing is count number of months when you did not have any expense of car maintenance. So this means I need to go from here until here. So this is B5. So I'm saying equal to count blank, right? So this will count all of the blanks from car maintenance is B5 until M5. So it says in 7 of the months out of 12 months we did not pay anything for car maintenance. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is how we have calculated. And then for example, there is another query in our mind: count how many months you paid more than 20,000 for electricity bill. So for how many months you have paid more than 20,000 bill as electricity. So let's try to compute. Electricity bill is in this 7. So from B7 equal to count if. Would not only count without any criteria, it would need any criteria. So we will apply that criteria. For example, B7, this one, until M7. So this is the range. And then my criteria is 20,000. So greater than 20,000. Sorry. So I'm coming over here again. Greater than 20,000. So whatever is your criteria, you need to enclose that criteria in double quotes. And it says that in 4 months, we have paid more than 20,000 as a bill. Then we want to calculate sum of each bill expense wise. So we want to calculate sum of the each bill. And then we want to calculate sum of each bill month wise. So for example, if we want to calculate the expense wise, this means that for medical, how many we have paid. So for example, if I'm going to write it over here, or maybe we can write it over here, no problem, equal to sum B2 until M2, right? So it's not necessary that you need to calculate things in the cell which is adjacent to that cell. So you can calculate even over here as well, no problem. So for medical, we have paid in this month, in this year, 291,951 rupees. So if I want to calculate all of those, so I will write it over here, equal to sum B2 until M2, and then I will drag it like this. So this is the actual answer of this query, sum of each bill expense wise. And if we want to calculate sum of each bill month wise, that in January how much we have paid, so equal to sum B2 until B9. So in the month of January we have total expense of 82,000 rupees, and then we can go in this direction, right? So this is the answer of this. And then total expense of whole year. So you can add all of these bills or you can add all of these bills. So it should be the same. So let's try to do it over here. Equal to sum of N2 until N10, maybe N9. So the total expense is this, right? And then we also want to perform some conditional formatting over here as well. So go into home, first of all select, for example, this thing, and then go into home and go into conditional formatting. So we want to highlight highlight some of the cells which have some greater value of, for example, at the moment we have written 40, so we can say anything which is greater than 20,000. So you can see that these are 4 values which are greater than 20,000. So such a conditional formatting you can apply over here. So there are many different type of conditional formattings options available. So this is a very small data on which we have worked. So this data might be very long. So in such situation it is very easy to use such formulas to calculate the things. So let's conclude today's module. We have applied Microsoft Excel formulas to another application scenario. So in these two scenarios, one we applied in the last module and one in this module on personal expense management. So we have learned that how such formulas can be applied in real life and how the Microsoft Excel formulas help us to compute sum, averages, minimum, maximum, and number of other exciting functionalities from hundreds and thousands of data cells available in our Microsoft Excel sheets.